A quorum problem is to hound the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law in the House of Representatives. As Freddie Abando reports, there were more empty seats in the chamber in today's session.
The lack of a quorum continues to be a problem in the House. As usual, Buhay Party-list Congressman Lito Atienza raised the issue since there were more empty seats in plenary. It may be tough for the House to approve the draft Bangsamoro Basic Law before the Christmas break. Yesterday, Speaker Feliciano Belmonte issued an appeal to those listed to interpolate to be present for the debates. The author of the measure, Congressman Rufus Rodriguez, was ready to defend the measure last night, but then it was a day for privileged speeches. Today, Rodriguez faced the same ordeal for peers to be present. Minority Leader Ronaldo Zamora said there were so many issues to address for the draft law to be approved in the House. A major concern is the constitutionality of the proposed law. The Rodriguez Committee amended 28 provisions to ensure it's compliant with the Constitution.
Our number problem at the moment is not the BBL, but to have the dito kayo, quorum problem natin, and so forth. But it's something that we have to tackle, and we will tackle.
I'm now really concerned, but maybe it's a little too late. Right now, the reason why you don't see too many people around is because people are already gearing up for the election. And how many people are going to come in for a difficult bill like this when there are elections to be paid attention to?
Honestly, difficult. It'll be very, very difficult. Okay. Of course, I don't want to foreclose the possibility of it being passed.
The approval of the draft Bangsamoro Basic Law is a must for Congress to ensure the 43-year-old conflict in Muslim Mindanao will finally come to an end. It sets the stage for development for the core territories of the proposed Bangsamoro Autonomous Region to replace the Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. The government chief negotiator, Professor Miriam Coronel Ferrer, is hoping approval will by December 19 and the referendum to be scheduled for February. Ferrer said the President may appoint the members of the Bangsamoro Transition Authority before the election ban. The Transition Authority will govern the Bangsamoro entity from 2016 to pave the way for the first elections in 2019. House Committee Chairman on Muslim Affairs Congressman Tupay Loong urged his peers, especially those from Mindanao, to support the President's commitment to peace.
We are still hopeful, but of course we cannot say 100% na sigurado to. That's why we have to really accompany the process to so that it will reach yung talagang final niya. But ano yan we're dealing with more than 300 members of the House of Representatives and senators, many of whom are running for elections, and they all have their individual agenda. So mahirap yan matiyak kung ano talaga yung game plan nila for the rest of the term of the president all the way to the election. I mean, that's the unfortunate reality. But in any case, we're counting on the goodwill nitong ating mga mambabatas at napagbigyan naman ito kasi napakahalaga nitong bagay na to para dun sa mga apektadong Bangsamoro.
Yes, of course, I'm hopeful because the chief executive of the country, the president, want this to be approved by December. And hopefully, all the members of Congress will cooperate with the president.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.